Hello, everybody. My name's Artendris, and welcome back to Naruto ShinobiCraft. Oh boy, there was a little bit of a scare actually getting to record this today. So apparently Minecraft was just down for thousands and thousands of people, so that's a thing. Um, anyways, welcome back. Last time, we unlocked the power of the Rinnegan, finally. So, yeah, we finally hit the 20% chance on this. There's still a 10% chance. So we still need to grab a whole bunch of Zetsu Flash to try and get a wood release as well. Which, well, I think we're at like 6 or 7. So we were technically unlucky when it came to getting the Rinnegan, but still probably on, or just about on odds for getting a hold of wood release. Of course, there's an Itachi as I'm starting up. I actually accidentally ran over here to the to the original village, like the temp area we started in. I didn't mean to come over here. I was just running around looking for Zetsus as we were... Huh? There was a Zetsu in there. Huh. Weird. That's an interesting one. So I saw 2 Zetsus just before we started up. I caught one. That's what was in that monster ball. There's no idea where it didn't actually appear. And then the other one I was about to capture when I got jumped by a whole bunch of bandits and accidentally teleported away like that. Anyways, we can probably head home now, which I reloaded the game, so let's do this instead. But yes, we activated our Rinnegan yesterday, finally. And if we do /locate entity, Jinchuriki list, we can see here that we now have the 2-tailed Matatabe, the 4-tailed Son Goku, the 5-tailed Kokuo, the 7-tailed Chome sealed within ourselves, and Kurama, the 9-tailed demon fox, now sealed away into the ghetto statue. So that's all pretty cool. So, yeah, 4 more tailed beasts left to go. Are you a naturally spawned one? No. So, last time we had 9 villagers because we ran into a couple of those barns and brought them over. But now, between another Itachi, between episodes, I went and grabbed 1 more villager, so now there are 10 running around in the village, normal villagers. So I think we should now technically be able to naturally spawn the traders and whatnot. Basically, I just wanted to see if we could do it. I should clear out the Itachis we spawned in, just so we know for sure. Anyways, Itachi, you're just going to follow me. And as soon as you get to a spot where I can catch you, I'm going to catch you. Because I don't feel like fighting you right now. But anyways, today is probably going to be a double feature catching, because we have enough emeralds to buy 2-tailed beast maps. I missed. That one looked like it hit. I caught something, but not exactly what I wanted to catch. Oh, there we go. Was his dodge chance activating on the monster ball? Like, what was that? I definitely caught him in that just fine before in that exact manner. I'm not entirely sure why he just said no that time. But, yeah, today we're just gonna drop these 2 off here. Actually, Shinobi, you can just hang out here. Where's my shovel so I can deal with you? Doop. Come on. And gotcha. Cool. Anyways, I think I did a couple extra loot bags to get a couple extra emeralds after last time. But for the most part, I hunted for a couple of Zetsus, found them, but I guess didn't have anything to show for it. That was basically it between episodes. Anyways, all of you can go in there. Down to 15 loot bags. We're very low on those. Itachi can go in there. I'm just going to grab these 2 Arukas. Neither one of these can give us a new map. So, boop. And, yes, also no. So, 2 meaningless Arukas at this point. I guess these 2 can hang out in here. Although, we don't need them around, period. We're going to need to get new Arukas, so I can probably just run them out into, like, spawners area and just release them. That way they're not taking up extra monster balls that we could use for other things. So let's head on over to spawners. I feel like I'm a little bit jittery and a little bit I don't know. Like, I was going through it trying to get Minecraft to work, and with stuff like that, Kisame and Itachi and a Hidden, I definitely I definitely have pretty bad anxiety. So, like, the idea of this not working and just never being able to finish the series was a little excruciating, honestly. But we're fine. We're fine. It was just a minor Microsoft just completely stopping working with Minecraft for a little bit. It's fine. Anyways, grab out emeralds. Let's grab an Aruka. Oh, excuse me. I might need to clear my nose in a moment after we get this. Grab this. Oops, give me back my emeralds. Nope, talk to Aruka, thank you. Ah, you're gonna make me go through this. You're not just gonna get me the tailed beast map instantly. Or at least it didn't actually take the emeralds. That's rude. Don't you dare attack Aruka, Sensei. I need him around. Rude. Body replacement actually activated twice in a row against us. Anyways, tailed beast map number 1 on the day is going to lead us to Isobu, the three-tailed. And you're off in the same direction as Kurama. Let's just see, how close to Kurama are you? I really need to clear out all the death markers in here. Kurama. I also tried fixing my computer a little bit. I definitely had a lot of stuff on here that didn't need to be there, so hopefully things will be working a little bit better, I'd say, as the world instantly does this. So that's something to keep working on. Like we were talking about the next series either being like a basically Minecraft but Skyrim, or Skyrim but Minecraft, or All the Mods 10 is basically the two options. Hopefully I'll be able to fix some of my computer problems, because I'm definitely having them in other games, so hopefully we'll still be able to do either of those just fine. Anyways, from here it looks like I'm just traveling north a little ways. I think I'm just going to go see you up at Isobu. Dump some of this other stuff that we don't really need on us. And, yeah, we have to do one-tailed beast after the other, so we can't just get the other map right now. Unless we bought it, just to say we bought it, and then... What is going on with my inventory right now? That was weird. I don't like the fact that I suddenly had glass in my hotbar instead of one of my backpacks, especially since it was the Jutsu backpack. I don't know. A little bit worried about that. Anyways, I'll see you when we're about to fight Isobu. And at this point, since we're doing double feature sealing, and it's already been a few hours where I just couldn't record, we're definitely just using the command. We've sealed 3 naturally into the ghetto statue. I feel fine doing the rest, like the cheaty way. Anyways, I'll see you up at Isobu. Hopefully we'll at least see 1 or 2 Zetsus along the way. It should be hitting nighttime soon. Although I'm probably just going to teleport pretty soon, because that's just significantly easier. Oh. What just happened? Oh, I'm unhappy. There are some really weird problems going on right now. Did you see that? Did you just... What? Okay. No, what is even happening with backpacks right now? What? What? What in the world? Where? It just... huh? Excuse me? Did that really delete it from... That it deleted my really, really good diamond backpack out of existence. The one with all of our stuff in it. I'm gonna have to go back... What was actually important in there? Like, all of our emeralds. So we're going to give ourselves back a stack and a half of emeralds so we can buy the second tailed beast map on the day. That's for sure. What else did I have in there? Stack of shurikens, a whole bunch of cash. Basically some of my extra tools, some extra good stuff. All of the good resources. That's my Byakugan. My Byakugan. Oh, come on, game. What is that? What? I just lost my Byakugan. I actually had an idea that we were going to try. We don't use the Byakugan anymore, so I was going to try using the DNA, using one of the re-roller fruits on it eventually. Because when we were done with everything else, I figured I'd try. If you re-roll your Byakugan, can you still use your Tenchigan after evolving it? Because technically they're two different eyes. So I was going to try that. Now I can't because we no longer have our starting Byakugan. Oh, that's so annoying. What even just happened there? Apparently I cannot risk using one of those backpacks. One of them is full of jutsus, and the other one has other good stuff in it. Ah, what even is that? That's so stupid. Anyways, that took the wind out of my sails. Where was I? That stupidity just took me out of it. Let's see. I've been running for a little bit. I think I'm just going to make it a ruling that after I run for a full normal night, looking for white Zetsus as we run to see if we can't get there legitimately, I'm just going to use the command to find them. I think that's how I'm going to play this, because it's been like 15 minutes and nothing. I started at Kurama. I teleported up there, because we had that marked, and that was too far north. So, somewhere's in the middle of the two is where Sobu is. My guess would be... Where are we? We're here. My guess is going to be... here. Wait, no, that was only 1,600 blocks. That wasn't going to be anywhere close to enough. But apparently I'm almost on the money as far as Y go, or as far as Z goes. I just went a little bit too far there. So from here, it's probably going to be an extra 30,000 blocks in that direction? Maybe? Anyways, since I apparently have to be very careful with everything I do in the inventory, I found 2 white Zetsus along the way. I caught one. I was going to capture the other one, but it ended up in a group of stuff I had to kill. So it ended up getting killed in the process, but it did give us the white Zetsu flesh, so that's pretty cool. What is even going... There we go. Yep. So yeah, 1 white Zetsu flesh, that's pretty cool. That's only supposed to be 10%, but I feel like I've gotten extra lucky with it in the last few episodes. Interesting. Anyways, I'll probably go back into the, I'll probably go back in. We've definitely looked at that this episode. I should be able to get all that stuff back. It's just going to be some just going through. Anyways, do/locate entity. We'll deal with the white Zetsu flesh later on. Locate entity, Biju 3. 68,000, 67,000. Okay, so it's 1,000 blocks, or it's 300 blocks north, or 700 blocks, blah. 700 blocks north and like 20,000 that direction, so pretty close. Let's just do /TP. Oh yes, hold on. We need to go home real quick. That is not home, that is home. I had... Oops, that's a rumbin. I moved this because I didn't want the villagers to go get themselves killed on it. But apparently this isn't close enough to always be active for some reason. Because I wasn't regenning until I turned on Sage mode. So all of this. Also, this is set up for boundary. I just wanted to make sure. 2 iron and a emerald. Grab this. This should be close enough, and I don't think any of the villagers... Oh, that's probably close enough to the house. That should be good. That should be outside of the range for the house, and still always be active, I think. So, I'll have to double check that by running away and seeing if I lose hunger. I have some inventory stuff to jump real quick. I got an extra villager along the way. Do I want to look back at that and get the stuff back now, or are we good to hold off for now? From this point on, we're only tossing away stuff we don't care if we lose. What was in there? It was cash and basic resources were kind of the important thing, then some extra tools. The Byakugan was the only thing I can't get back. I think everything else is fine enough to lose, so it should be fine. But we are only going to be opening this backpack if there's something we really can't just keep on us. In that case, I'm kind of tempted to grab everything out of here real quick. Toad summon, Sage modes, Yin, summoning, Sage mode. Why did I put the 8 gates in here? And like that. Very careful. Summoning contracts can go in here. Yin relays can go in here. We technically could put Yang in here as well since we're doing commands, but I won't for right now. And I think that should be fine. No idea why these backpacks are just deleting things right now, but be very, 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 very careful. Anyways, I think we're good to go. Get food out of there just in case. What are we going to use against our new friend is Sobu? Sage mode, Massive Rosin Shuriken. We want to give him a chance, so we're not going to instantly just dismantling Jutsu Beam. Something we haven't done against a tailed beast yet. Explosion! Actually, we might have done it against the first one, but you know what? I'm good with repeats. Lightning Chakra mode as a given. Keep on the EMS. We haven't done Susanoo against a tailed beast yet, have we? So that's something to try. We're going to need 2 open inventory spots for that. Plus plus there's a weapon that we never made that has a special, interaction with the Susanoo. We need to make a Chokuto. Oops, that's wrong button. Oops, accidentally just unfull screen the games. Sorry. Good game. Have I just messed something up? I now have the spinning wheel of death. I might need a moment. Piece of wool, 2 blocks of iron, a stick, and some string. I lost a lot of wood, but not all of my wood, so that's fine. You can go in there. Let's see. Wood blocks. Do I just have any wood planks, or am I using... whatever. For sticks and string, we have plenty of. There we go. Let's make the Chokuto. I need a piece of wool. Completely forgot that part. All of that is in... Ah, dang it, I just messed up that. Oh, we lost a whole bunch of experience scrolls. That's something bad we lost. That stupidity is just completely messing with me big time. Like, that was a lot of stuff we just lost for no reason. Anyways, the Chokuto just looks pretty cool. Just add it onto our back. And if we go Susanoo, that was the wrong place to do the cage. That's going to get us drowning. So if we go Susanoo rib cage, when does this actually... Yeah, there you can see it. I guess you can see it just on this form. But basically, the Susanoo gets a copy of the Chokuto that you normally don't see. That's all well and cool. And then if we go up to this form, oh yeah, we have the EMS. So we just have the Kagotsuchi sword, which I think is just going to be better. But we do have it. It's good to showcase at least. So yeah, this is probably what we're using against a tailed beast, just because we haven't done it yet. Anyways, let's do /TP. Negative 68,100, so we're not in the ground. Negative 67,000. And is Sobu. I believe your main thing is water release? Which direction? 500 blocks just to do this direction, I think. Should be just about right. Or is it 500 blocks the other direction? It's 500 blocks the other direction. I just started running the wrong way. Anyways, this fight shouldn't take very long. Let's turn on Lightning Chakra mode for a little bit of speed boost. And 200 blocks. Where is... There it is. Isobu. Giant turtle crab thing. Uh, like, the Five Tails is a weird amalgamation of animals. And this is too, but at least this is just a whole bunch of aquatic animals, not like a dolphin and a crab, or and not like a dolphin and a horse or whatever. Anyways, Susanoo cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up there. Hello, my turtley friend. Kamui Shuriken. I have yet to actually land this. Kamui Shuriken. Oh, okay. That was a bit more effective than I was expecting. Yeah, we just knocked him out big time. And the flame and the sword automatically Amaterasu's as well, and does this effect. So that's all pretty cool. Yeah, maxed full armored Susanoo versus Tailed Beast. Yeah, full armored Susanoo. Not even a question. Like 2 Kamui Shurikens is all it took. Ooh, hello there, White Zetsu. We killed that thing so... No, Flash. Was that 2 or is that the same one and somehow survived the first swing? I thought I killed it off instantly, but maybe not. Anyways, Asobu is down. That wasn't even a proper test. He was gone too quickly. So yeah, the full armored Susanoo is even better than I thought it was. But as we said, ooh, I need to deal with that Amaterasu pretty soon. We said we're going to do this. So, locate entity, Jinchuriki, assign, whoops, need to actually switch over to the Tenseigan, over to the Preta outer path. And then we need to do Jinchuriki, assign, Ghetto 3. And there we go. Now, if we once again look at list, you can now see Sobu, the 3-tailed beast, is now sealed within the Ghetto statue. Yeah, as I've said before, I'm not usually a huge fan of cheating, but if it's cheating to do something we could already do otherwise, it's just going to save us some time. That's a bit more acceptable in my opinion. And we've seen that sealing so many times now. We don't need to wait another 30 minutes every other time. Anyways, I'm just gonna deal with some of this Amaterasu real quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and get our stuff back. And you know, I said I wanted to see what Izobu could actually do, and then I accidentally one-shot it. I want to say it's just like water release stuff, but we might resummon Izobu real quick, release it from the Ghetto statue, just so that we can just so that we can see it do something instead of just insta-killing it. It's like, that doesn't feel like a fair showing for a tailed beast. Let me deal with some inventory stuff real quick. Then we're going to remove Isobu, summon it, see what it can do before resealing it again. So 1 second. Okay, so I have most of everything back. At like the 5.5 minute mark of this video, I took a look at, I was in my inventory grabbing emeralds, so that's roughly accurate. Right now I have all of the Kekkei Genkais in the backpack. Sorry for the wobble, I want to try a thing. I have the Byakugan back, but I don't know exactly how to manipulate it to actually be our starting Byakugan again. I don't think I can, but I'm still going to try this. Yeah, you must have your... Yeah, didn't think that was going to work. It was worth a shot, though. I might be able to manipulate this Byakugan into being close enough, but that's a big maybe. Oh yeah, I left them in the chest over here. That's right. Anyways, let me grab everything. Why did I lose my nausea? Not gonna complain, but anyways. I need to deal with some inventory stuff real quick. Rinnegan, Tenseigan, and EMS all need to be on us. Basically at all times. Anyways, let's put on the EMS so we don't die here. Still no wood release, sad. Anyways, I need to deal with inventory stuff anyways. Hopefully this doesn't delete itself again, but just in case. F2. Now I have an actual screenshot of it. Anyways, let me deal with some extra inventory stuff, and I guess we're about to go refight Isobu. I've just been here for a couple minutes. Okay, before we actually go fight Asobu, I tried one more time to manipulate the NBT on this. So, will this now work? No, didn't really think so. It was worth a shot, though. Anyways, now we're gonna go fight the giant turtle. I'm a little bit annoyed about this, actually. Like, this shouldn't have gotten deleted, period. What was that weird nonsense with the bags? Oh, well. Anyways, we need to be set up. Need the Tenseigan to resummon the ghetto. Or I could use the Rinnegan as well. Actually, do I still have the extra arm thing? I do. Cool. So now I can put that on. Cool. So you're gonna. I did it again. How many times am I gonna make that mistake in this series? Apparently, the answer is a lot. Anyways, don't really need any of that stuff. I think we're good without Sage Mode for this fight and Lava and Dust Release. We have other ways to beat it that we're going to try first. So let's head on over to... Did I mark where we fought Asobu? I don't think I did. We'll just refight you over at Kurma's spot. Anyways, I believe the... Of course, it's nighttime. I should have slept. Anyways, command is... locate entity... Jinchuriki, revoke, 3. Will that work? I don't actually know. Yes it does, cool. So now we can resummon Asobu via the egg. On Asobu. There we go, giant turtley friend. And I just deactivated the eyes. I don't actually remember. Did we explosion a tailed beast? I think the answer is no, but the answer might be yes. I don't remember though. Anyways, just because we can, explosion! I missed. You're kidding. Explosion! Wow, that did almost nothing. But it should have dragged Asobu's aggro, so that's something. Exploding water ball. Okay. That's to be expected. What else are you going to use to attack us with? Oh, that's a beast bomb coming at us. Intangibility. Wow, that didn't do much. Yeah. Is it just exploding water ball and... Yeah, it looks like it's just exploding water ball and the beast bomb. You're not going to launch anything else, are you? Yeah, we didn't miss much from our insta-kill of you anyways. Rude. So put that back on. And let's try out the Chokudo sword, shall we? Oh, so it's doing the whole water jump thing that Kokuo did. That's something to know, at least. Are we in full-bodied or no? Wow, we're actually taking a bit of a beating here. Oh, the Chokudo sword just does a solid 380, so that's pretty cool. How much? Ah, come on. Anyways. Let's go in. I don't think we're regenning from our thing still. Weird. Anyways, how much does this one do? 390, slight. Oh, it only did 12 on that swing for some reason. 390. Okay, very, very slightly more than did Chokudo. Good to know. And, oh yeah, that did a couple thousand, it looks like. Although it has a fairly long cooldown on it. It's hard to tell. I keep seeing the Susanoo health bar instead. Sobu. And... Did I just miss? What just happened there? Anyways, yeah, the Susanoo, the Kamui Shuriken is a little bit hard to land, but if you can land it, it does a lot. Wow, oh, and the Amaterasu sword, it does a lot per swing. It's a little bit easier to land, but it's obviously short range because it's a sword swing. And this does a decent chunk, but nowhere near as much as this. Oh, sorry, Asobu. Didn't mean to actually kill you there. Anyways, here we go. summon the outer thing. And we're just going to once again do assign Ghetto 3. Which should close you before you get Amaterasu to death. That would be bad. And yeah, Isobu is once again sealed up. Now, I need to go ahead and make sure that there's no Amaterasu around here, because that would be bad. So let me deal with this real quick. There's still quite a bit burning around here, I'm fairly sure. Okay, so we're getting ready to fight the last-tailed beast on the day. I'm gonna be summoning in Iruka-sensei in just a moment. But what are we using to beat him? What are we using to beat this next-tailed beast? That's the question. I did move back this. Hopefully the villagers just don't go over here. I don't think I've seen them walk further than, like, here, but they'll probably put up safety guards at some point. Anyways, what have we not used against a tailed beast? I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, we haven't you haven't seen the Dust Beam one-shot a tailed beast. So, yeah, yeah, sure. We haven't technically one-shot a tailed beast yet, so, scratch that. We technically one-shot a tailed beast using Night Guy, so, yeah. We're gonna use Dust Release. We technically never used Dust Beam on a tailed beast. You're gonna see it one shot. This is not going to be a fight. So, sure. I'm kind of running out of other things I want to test. So we're going to pick a fight, like a pinch it one, it's going to come at us, and then we're going to see what it does, depending on which one it is. And then we're going into, we're just gonna one-shot it, I think. Anyways, there's that. Give me back my emeralds. Still no naturally spawned Arukas, though I haven't been over here for a great amount of time, so I guess that's to be expected. Get over here. Wait, why did you not unlock anything new? There we go. There's a heart in that village, or in that house. Grab this. I think I technically gave myself 2 extra emeralds than I should, or something like that, but it's fine. And with that, grab the next beast map. Who is it going to be? Six Tails Chome. Second, we have Chome. Got them mixed up for a moment there. So, this is going to be the third to last tailed beast to fight. After this, it's going to be 1 and 8, so that we're probably going to be fighting double feature next time if I can get the emeralds. So, I guess we're going to get started on running. Let me dump some stuff away. You can go in there. Did I not buy 2 random scrolls to do that? I guess not. Oh, I did, but the other one got deleted because it technically wasn't real. I don't know. Anyways, where is that going to be? We haven't really hunted for a tailed beast in this direction, have we? I guess we can go to Shikaku. But we're going to end up running pretty far north from here. Shukaku is right there. Let's see. Too far east? Not really. Seiken is real far out here then. Matatabe? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong direction. One of those might technically be close enough on that, but it's going to add an extra like 10,000 blocks to the north. So, if we don't actually get closer from one of those two, then it's better to just run from here anyways. Okay, then. What was that? I'm gonna assume that wasn't Zabuza. I have the eyes on. Was that a leftover Shukaku scream? Like, Shukaku died, obviously. What in the world? I need to figure this out. What is doing that? Let me do some fluttering about underground. Try to avoid that Itachi. Is that really just leftover Yeah, it really feels like that. Not a Hiden and Itachi. Shukaku. Hi, I thought you were dead. Huh. So I guess you're gonna be the last one we seal away today. Uh, I guess it, Did it really get knocked away? No, we saw it die. It just respawned in the same place. Okay, then. That's interesting. Wait, did it? Did I use Shukaku in a thumbnail? I think I was planning on using a Shukaku in a thumbnail, and then I decided against it? Oh yeah, I was trying to showcase hitting Shukaku in the face with the night guy, I think, but I couldn't get a good picture of it. Is this one I spawned in? Or did this naturally respawn? I don't remember. I think I used an NPC. Oh, I don't know if this is a naturally spawned Shukaku or not. I might have accidentally cheated this one. And I don't record me getting the thumbnails usually. This might be a cheated Shukaku. So what I think I'm going to do is leave this one here. Once we beat Saiken, we'll get a new map either to Shukaku or to Gyuki, and we'll only fight that Shukaku when we know for sure it would be a legitimately spawned one and we can follow the map. Because there's a 50-50 shot on whether or not that's naturally spawned or if I spawned that in for a thumbnail and forgot to get rid of it. Yeah, we're gonna go fight Saiken instead, just to make myself feel better, because that might be a cheated in one. So I'll see you over there. It's going to hit nighttime soon. We'll do the whole one nighttime run to see if we can't get some white Zetsus before just giving in and teleporting. Once again, a full night run and not much to show for it. I really am beginning to think that Ancient Warfare might be responsible for most of the troubles with this pack. Considering it spawned this giant boat, this smaller thing here, that giant mountain structure, that volcano, every single one of these is Ancient Warfare. Like, this island right here is an Ancient Warfare island. All of these islands are very specifically Ancient Warfare islands, all in, like, 1,000 block vicinity. I'm gonna assume that might be why we have so much lag. You can see the Chocolate Quest little spawn in by comparison. Anyways, one white Zetsu along the way. It didn't give the flash, and I also couldn't catch it because it was in a tree. But I can no longer intangible because it is still trying to spawn new Chocolate Quest things in. Please stop. Or not Chocolate Quest, Ancient Warfare. What even has me right now? I don't know. Anyways, Tails use map, as I said, nothing to show for it. / locate entity Biju number 6. Is it 92,000, negative 35,000? Okay, a little bit closer on the X than I was expecting, but actually closer on both. Anyway, / TP 92,500, 100, negative 35, negative 3,600, I guess, but it's a few hundred blocks away. Or 36,000, rather. There we go. And what? It's just like 300 blocks this direction, I think? Or something like that. I think I should be just about due south or due north of it. So, next up on the chopping block, the Six Tails. I don't actually know what you do. It is a giant slug, so maybe it's like the slug sage mode where it just has a whole bunch of extra regen. I really don't know. But hello, Saiken. We should... Oh yeah, I caught a parrot. Just to try a thing. Okay, you're the blue one. I think that's what I caught you as. Okay, the parrot always keeps the same thing. Like, for some reason, when you deal with the, Shinobis, the ones from the Kabuto add-on, they always change their design. Whenever you respawn them. So I was curious if it would do the same thing for different mobs that have different ones, but no, it's just the Shinobi. Anyways, I was also traveling with Amanote Jikara. Amanote Jikara? I think that's sounds the best when saying it. This is mildly helpful for running around, although when you're already lagging because you're moving too fast, it doesn't really help that much. Anyways, let's see what you do, friend. There's the obvious beast bomb, but what else are you going to manage? Oh, you're a special one as well. Ow. Where is lightning release? Lightning chakra mode is on. Need to put it back in inventory, in hotbar, so it doesn't get deactivated again. So, you've got ninja, which means you'll teleport behind us. You're just going to beast bomb right now. You're kind of doing what Kokuo did, where it would spawn... Okay. Is that like... Ow. Poison, corrosive breath. Okay, that's good to know. That's... Okay. Ow. So yeah, our giant slug friend here has poison breath that will literally corrode us and turn us into mush, I think. Is going to launch some Biju bombs. Is that exhaust? I don't know what are your things again? Exhaust, ravenous, or something. I cannot tell what that says. Something Urus and ninja, so it's gonna teleport around a bit. Okay. So, pretty explosive and pretty corrosive little friend here. But if you can dodge it, it's as easy as dodging Son Goku's green flame, basically. Pretty cool one, actually. I do like Saiken here. Not much super exciting, but if you get access to that a corrosive breath in that mode, that would make it interesting. Anyways, I don't even think I need to charge this to 2. I'm going to, but I think just releasing it at 1 would be enough. And there goes my dog. Hopefully she's okay until the end here, because we're just about done. And goodbye. Good. Oh, you survived. I guess it's 3 that it becomes a one-shot. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah. Oh, we have now broken the particles on you. Cool. But as you can see here, Dust Release continues to be the strongest jutsu. Like, I don't think we found something stronger yet besides Night Guy, the most powerful jutsu, taijutsu skill that is supposed to be an insta-kill against you as well. That's the only thing capable of matching it for hit for hit. Anyways, goodbye, Saiken. Yeah, you cannot use this jutsu if you're actually doing this legitimately, because Saiken, it will cease to exist in about a quarter second. There's that. Tenchi gone on. Resummon the ghetto statue. Assuming it will let me. I don't think the game's... Am I on the right path? Is it going to do anything? Tenchigon is activated. Cool. Ghetto statue. There we go. It did not want to. Anyways, Jinchuriki. Assign. Ghetto 6. Ghetto 6. And if we now do list, I think the dragons are trying to steal Chaume. You can now see there, Shukaku is not sealed, and Gyuki is not sealed, but everyone else is. So, we know where Shukaku is. I just think that might be a cheated in one, so I don't want to capture it just yet. But, Gyuki is... I need to grab an extra stack of emeralds to be able to get another Tailed Beast map off of Aruka-sensei. So I'll have to do that between episodes. Might have to clear a couple of dungeons and do a bunch of trading. Maybe just hang around the village for a little bit, and hopefully we'll get a couple of necromancers to spawn in. But for right now, let's just head on home. I love how this has sort of become a way station where I just go there first. But anyways... Oh, it's the game. Can I go home one time without being attacked by a boss? It would be so nice. Did they despawn, or are they just like gonna be hanging out just outside of range right now? Looks like we're good. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Hold on. Did I just forget to take you with me? I just forgot to take you with me. That's the one we spawned in. Never mind, I got excited for a moment. Anyways, for real now, take care, everybody. Okay, so I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you all so much for the extra support, and without further ado, take care, everybody.